My name is RedLac and I'm a pro player. And this is the one you've been waiting for. My 4-3-3-4 pro tactics with a twist. I got the first ever 20-0 in this Tots weekend league. Let's get into the tactics to tell you how to use them properly. Before you copy them, just wait. I'll explain why these are being used one by one, so you can change little things and adapt them to your gameplay and the way you want to play, rather than completely changing tactics. So, into the tactics. I'm going to go through every little step so you can set them up just like me. Now, first things first, as you can see the team, I've got Mbappe left wing, Vialli right wing. Now, Vialli's off chem. I actually want them swapped in-game, but if I did that now, I would lose 4 chemistry on the team, which means the team would play worse. So instead, we're going to head into the custom tactics, and first things first, we're going to go on to balanced, attacking, ultra-attacking, or ultra-defensive. Just pick one. Once you've picked one, in-game, you need to switch to that in every single game. This is so it just activates the tactics instead of using the one that you're already on. So for me personally, I like defensive, easy to just go left on the D-pad, and you're straight into it. So as I mentioned, on defensive, I can actually go into formations, press triangle or Y, and then just, pretty much swap them over whilst they keep their chemistry. So that's that done. Let's get into the tactics. So like everyone else in FC24, we're going to go for balanced, direct, passing. Now, this is the best combo by a mile. You could try other stuff, but not this year. It's pretty simple this year. So yeah, use these three. It's the best possible combo. Onto the width. We're going straight up for 40 width on defense. Now, you want to be kind of narrow in this formation because the wingers aren't going to help as much defensively. They're going to be hanging up the pitch kind of. So yeah, 40 width on defense, but on the attack is where it gets spicy. But we'll wait for that. Onto depth. Normally, 72, 67 sort of vibe. Correct. We're going for 67. Now, you don't want to be too aggressive. Just keep it 67, no auto offside traps. It's all on you, but with a bit higher depth. Now, attacking width is where it gets spicy. Very, very spicy. You won't have seen this in FC24. All pros use a maximum of 50. No. For this formation, we're going for 75. Think about it. We've got 2 wingers, high and wide, striker, target man in the middle, a cam just playing in between, free roaming really, and 2 centre mids who are looking to find the passes. This is perfect for this formation. Now, that brings me on to players in the box. We're going all the way up to 8. No one in FC24 uses 8. It's about 4, 5, or 6, really. But as you can see, the writing actually changes on the screen from... You'll have some players making runs into the penalty area if it's the right time to make the run. 2, when in the crossing zone, ask your players to make lots of runs into the box. This could be effective to get numbers in the box, but could leave you vulnerable for a counter-attack. Now, you're going to be playing guys in weekend league, foot champions... Not pro players. You're not going to get hit on the counter with ease. Your players will run back. They're on comeback on defence. Just give it time. Delay the opponent's attack and defend with ease. Onto corners, you need to have this on 2 so everyone's spaced out in the right positions. You'll have a big tall man ready to head it in the 6-yard box. You'll have a player on the edge of the box if you want to go to that route. You'll have a player at the back post and one at the front as well. So this is perfect. Make sure that's on 2. For free kicks, do what you want. For me, I've got it on 2. Don't really ever get crossed in though, so maybe 1 would be better, or even 3 to get more men in and around the box. But yeah, for me, I go 2. Do what you want with that. Now, onto the most important part of the video, the instructions. This is going to make sure your players behave how you want them to. It's like being a real football manager. Just imagine playing in a 4-4-2 and your right mid's not tracking back, not defending. The manager's going to go mad at him. Sean Dyche will be livid. Okay? So this is different on FC, on FIFA. You just tell the guy to get back and he does it. It's simple as that. Work rates do come into it a bit, I think, but they're not too important. Starting off with a striker, one of the most important, we're going for stay central, target player. Now, this is unpopular in FC, at pro level especially. No one ever will use this, right? But this formation, he's playing that Harry Kane role in real life. As you can see on the right-in, back into an opponent and ask for the ball to feed. If you're backing into an opponent, right, with Sorloff, who's about 6'7", yeah, massive lad, give me the ball to feet, Mbappe's in behind, Vialli's in behind, hit one of them, and you're going to be for on goal. You might not score directly, but you might play a pass and then score a goal. Personnel for this position, you're looking at a Sorloff. 20k, right, for this player. He's one of the best in the game. Perfect for crosses, can be that target man, hold the ball up, play your quick players in behind, and he's also a lethal finisher. Now, this is where we start to add lots of instructions. On the left winger and right winger, you want to add, come back on defence, stay wide, get in behind. This is so that they literally do what I just said. They'll stay wide so that when you've got the ball, they're in space, they're in behind, they're ready to make a run. But why are they in behind? Because we've got getting behind on. And they've also got comeback on defence. This is when you're out of possession, you lose the ball, the opponent's attacking you. Maybe if he's taking ages in attack, you will have time for these wingers to push back, make that tackle, and start that counter-attack again through Sorloth. Now, I've just said there's lots of instructions as we move on to our cam, where there's absolutely nothing. He's completely default. You could put something like comeback on defence on him. Not needed. He'll maybe play in like a 4-3-3 normal version there. It's not what you want. Leave him on basic so he can play that cam role, finding passes, and, you know, playing as a second striker, really. Now, onto the centre mids. Now, the rest of the instructions are pretty simple. We're going for stay back, cover centre, and stay back, cover centre. Now, in something like a 4-3-2-1, you might leave one on balance. This is so he performs as a left mid with the other two on stay back, cover centre. Or maybe you'll have one centre mid on balance so he goes forward a bit more. And yeah, they make it really hard for the opponent to get out of his half. Onto the left back and right back, it's pretty standard stuff. We're going for stay back and overlap, and stay back and overlap. This is so they literally do what they're told. They stay back when you're attacking, because if they go up as well, look what you've got. You've got no right back, no central defensive midfielder. That means it's a centre back versus a quick attacker, which isn't really the best. Pre-Tots anyway. Maybe if you've got like a 98 pace centre back, you might be fine. But for now, stay while attacking. And the overlaps just so that if they do make that run, they're going to go outside the attacker, giving you the option to play them in behind, then look for a cross maybe, rather than just running into the midfield and leaving you exposed at the back. It can be useful to trigger a run every now and then, just to add an extra option, an overlap, and even, you know, just outnumber teams in their half. For the centre-backs and goalkeeper, we're completely default. They're pretty self-explanatory. For the keeper, you can actually defend using them yourself, maybe using the double Y or the right stick movement that we've done a lot of tutorials on and even mentioned in our last video. For this part of the video, we're just going to show you how to build up properly and use this formation to the best of its ability. Now, as you can see, 2 clips in a row here where I win the ball up high, keeping the opponent suffocated, and then scoring with Mbappe on this one, which is what I'm talking about the quick, clinical winger that you need. As you can see, another clip, he's always there waiting for that chance to score. It's very important in this formation, next to that big striker like Sorloth, who's playing like Harry Kane. He's dropping into gaps, he's playing through balls to, you know, the wingers. And yeah, like I said, he's pretty much playing like Harry Kane, you know, that real life thing where he drops in, looks after the ball, and finds the pass. As you can see, another version of that here. A little LBY over the top, leaving Mbappe through to run. As we go for the shot, he sadly misses. But as you can see, it's more about the build-up. Here we go again, into Sorloth, playing that Kane role. Can we beat the man? Running with it. He's got everything. He's a target man, he's a finisher, he's an assister. As we green it with a Kocha, and put that into the goal now. Winning the ball up high again with Lampard. A huge position in that left centre mid role. Little 1-2, Sorloth holding it up, gives it to Vialli. Into a Kocha, goal again. Like I said, a Kocha's playing that second striker role, and here we go, we get a throw in. Another time you can use Sorloth as that target man. Put it on his head, flick it on, and you're literally counter-attacking with ease. Another instance of being a target man. That kick-off glitch you might have seen in my shorts. Hit it to Sorloth, win the header. What a goal. Now we're running through with Mbappe, Sorloth peeling off at the back post because the Koch is actually occupying that right side. Into the goal, and that's it for the clips for this formation. That's the tactics and instructions. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, drop a like and subscribe. Use these tactics and let me know in the comments what you think. Are they good or bad? Peace! Booyah! Do you want to play out from the back in FIFA, but your keeper is more like De Gea than Ederson? Who should be higher rated in EAFC? Leao or Dembele?
Finesse him. Get out the game, man. 3-0 whitewash. Throw that pad. You're done.